So recently I came across some seven steak in the store and I was like, I'm gonna make that. My son wanted some pork and beans for whatever random reason. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make you some. But I had to think of what I could make with that. But baby, some good smothered beef meat, some good smothered seven steak. Baby, listen, that is top notch to me. So y'all already done seen how I make rice and gravy. We grew up on rice and gravy, baby. And I don't really cook rice and gravy too often. You know, my husband was like, well, we could eat some more rice and gravy. I could eat that 3 times a week, which I'm not about to sit up here and eat rice and gravy 3 times a week, but still, I'm gonna make it. Okay, it was a request and I'm gonna make it. So what I did was I browned my meat. There's no mystery about that. You just scratch the bottom of your pot. You do not want this to burn. This is a fine line between browning but not scorching. You don't want the smell of scorch. So you want to make sure that you get your grimise up out your pan as you go, because it'll build up and you don't want that to burn or whatever. So anyway, this type of gravy making is what we do in the 337, where we depend on our meat and browning the meat to make the gravy. And then you want to add your onions and your bell pepper, and then I'm going to add some garlic eventually. Now, some of us, I think mostly up north people, they might make a roux for their gravy. And some people in Southwest Louisiana do it, but not a lot. A lot of people make a natural brown gravy, just like this. And basically where we differ is some people depend on the onions and the bell peppers to thicken the gravy, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't like that method because of the simple fact that there would not be enough gravy for me. So I always tighten mine up with a little slurry. I learned that from my mama. My daddy, he's a natural gravy person all day, okay? But anyway, it doesn't matter how you make it. If you put a roux in there, that's fine. I don't use roux for my gravy. I'm going to add a little bit more Creole grandma seasoning in there, and then I'm going to let that cook down till that steak is really tender. And in a minute, I'm going to show you what a natural gravy would look like versus what you see. This is what a natural gravy look like. It's cooked down, but it's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just naturally occurring. But this right here, I did add some cornstarch and water to thicken my gravy. Now, me, I do not like a thick gravy. I do not want my gravy. I don't like no 40-week gravy. I'm sorry. Don't come give me that. I just don't. And especially if it's off color. Don't come give me no flour gravy sitting on top of my rice. I just don't want that. But let me tell you something about this gravy right here. It was just right. Okay? It's not like the Three Bears. One too thick, one too thin. This one was just right. Okay? With some of them good old big beans. Now, I don't often eat big beans at all, I promise you, but them thing was rolling. It was really, really delicious with this. Maybe I gotta go find me some more seven steak.